party. And you're on, Peter.
Hello, everybody on YouTube, PTR. How are you guys doing? Peter Gantner here, TruBadger, Nexus ecosystem. We're going to keep it short today. Just want to, give you guys some quick updates on things are rocking and rolling. I just had a fantastic call today. As you can see on the smile on my face, I haven't been able to get it off since then, since we got off the call. I guess the biggest thing I can say is if you look at where we're at as a project, as this Nexus ecosystem, as projects and everything else, we're on the cutting edge of technology. And I know you guys have heard me. I probably sound like a broken record today, right? We're on the cutting edge of technology. And at some point in time, people are going to begin to realize that. And then at that point, the people that have stuck with it and held in there will be very happy that they have, and that they've, continued to hold on to their TruBadger or NSI or, SAFU or whatever project that they're in. Because ultimately, we're going to win because we're building real projects with real technology behind them. We're dealing with two of the people that we're working with to help facilitate technology for information for have the potential to be top 20 coins on the marketplace as a consulting firm, right? As TruBadger, the project, as being someone who has the ability to get technology built that's incredible, connections with our technology partners, a team of people that get stuff done and make stuff happen on a daily basis. I had a couple people that are like, oh, what's going on with this project? What's going on here? I do want you guys to understand every single day, there are programmers that are at least 5 days a week, because the UI programmers don't work 7 days a week. They work 5 and sometimes 6 when they need to get stuff done. Every day, there is somebody working on Catapult, SAFU, Insights, CNP, plus all the other projects that we're working on in the background and making that stuff happen. So we have a robust team of programmers, and as well as blockchain and non-blockchain, because there's two parts to it, right? You've got the blockchain, smart contracts, and the stuff that we're planning is just spectacular. And the things tomorrow, matter of fact, we have a demo that the core team will all be on, about a dozen of us. Few of us have already gone through the demo, and it is absolutely just mind-blowing. One of our partners, this is a partner of ours, we're helping them launch and bring their token to the marketplace. That's the call that the smile was for just a little while ago. It's the technology that they're bringing forward and the stuff that they're doing is absolutely spectacular. And TruBadger is getting basically compensated in tokens. When that token launches, it'll hold a significant amount of the tokens, as well as Crypto Gods will hold a portion of those tokens as it's funding the process, the development stuff of the project. And that's why they're being split between those two projects, about 75-25. So 25 will go to Crypto Gods, 75% of it will stay with TruBadger. And we're just going to continue to build value and continue to make things happen. I don't focus on the market cap every day because that's not what's important. What it is at today for me, it's where it's going to be in a year, 2-3 years from now, because we focused on business principles and not on, whether people made a quick return on their money. And then, could move off and go buy another token and buy another token and buy another token. It's truly a problem in the blockchain cryptocurrency space, guys, is this idea of buying a token, for staying in it for a short period of time, and then going and getting in another token and going and getting in another token and then going to get it. If everybody's doing that, then there's no tokens that end up becoming worth any amount of money, because everybody's pulling their money out, right? The tokens get their value from liquidity that's there. So there's a couple fundamentals that say, hey, here's why this token has a 10 million market cap, 20 million, $70 million market cap. And that is, there's a liquidity that's there. I don't use Pancake Swap. I use PooCoin because PooCoin shows me the liquidity on each and every single token that I'm getting involved with. And so that is important, that there's robust liquidity there for me to be able to get in and out of the token. And so that liquidity, and then the number of positive purchases versus, or swaps versus negative swaps, though there's a formula there, an algorithm that will say, then here's the market cap. This is what we believe it's worth for the demand for the token, the amount of holders, all that stuff is part of this formula that's there. And so if everybody's buying in and then, you know, the price goes up and everybody sells out, then the price can come all the way back down. First of all, the people that got in at the top are now in a losing position. And it's probably never coming back because everybody just got into it and left it. The care of us as the devs, the development team, the team that's working on it, and then the belief in the care of the token holders is legitimately what's going to help projects succeed or not, right? If you look at Bitcoin, you know, there are some people that trade Bitcoin, they'll do the leveraging and all that type of stuff. But if you look at it, what they'll talk about is the amount of people that are holding, how much Bitcoin is on exchanges versus how much are off of exchanges. As it pulls off of exchanges, the price starts to go up. As it moves from hard wallets into exchanges, the price starts to go down because it shows the ability for people to hold the belief in that project, right? So the belief in Bitcoin or the belief in Ethereum, these all have a major impact on the price of the project and whether the project survives or not. So the idea that we can all go find, you know, 20, 30 tokens, you know, and make 10, 30, 40, 50x or money and then pull that out, right? So if 1,000 people got into a project and let's say everybody 20x's, so let's say 1,000 people all put in $100 and they all 20x and it's $2,000. So these 1,000 people are the ones in the project. It now says there's a $20 million market cap. If all of those people sell their tokens, then it drops dramatically. There's got to be the people who believe in the project enough to hold on to it and do it. And then that will retain and maintain it. And then new people come in. And then as new volume comes in, then some of the older people can exit some of what they're holding on to. But if everybody's exiting out 100% all the time, it just doesn't work. And so, you know, we're here for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to continue to build these, continue to put them into place. We've got exciting software that's launching in the next couple of weeks with Safufied. Insights, of course, is up and running. I just talked to Doug. They're cleaning up things and going through it. It's going to take about probably 2 weeks to get everything done, but it's working. It's functioning. CNP has launched now 2 successful projects. Today, Crypto Gods will go out. So Crypto Gods was successful. MMAC was a successful launch. They're working on moving their project forward. I actually had a meeting. They have a couple new team members that have come on board that are helping, and they're planning out marketing and they're planning out all the stuff that they're going to do. We are currently talking to 4 other projects to do NFT launches on CNP. Of course, we have one that we're not doing on CNP, but which is Solar. They're moving forward. They had some delays in what they were doing because of their programmer. One of their programs was in Ukraine, so he had to get out of there and get resituated. So that's kind of slowed them down a little bit. And of course, Catapult continues to move forward. Our next token launch there will be Stardom Token DAO. That website is up. That's complete. Opinion letter is back in, and that is what we needed to get through that. So that's very close to launching. I don't have an exact launch date yet. We keep, you know, moving it off a little bit, hoping for, you know, some things to come together there. So, and then of course, TruBadger has, you know, several consulting clients right now that we're working on bringing their projects to the marketplace, and where we have revenue coming in from that, and where we have assets coming in from that, which is tokens, where we'll getting NFTs as payment, right? And all of this is going towards the building value for the project, which will give us the resources to do bigger and bigger and bigger projects. All right. So I think that's our call. We'll open it up for if anybody has any questions real quick. I can answer a couple of questions on anything that anybody might have. Yes, cryptos is public today. And I think we're just waiting on a few things, and then we're not going to do a Zoom call today when it goes public. You'll see all the announcements in Telegram and in Facebook and all that stuff. Rhonda, how are we looking there?
On YouTube or for the NFT launch? I'm sorry.
Crypto Gods.
I will tell you on YouTube, you are a hit because they love you and everyone's saying, you the man, you the man, you the man. I love these projects. So we are live. I believe we are live, and we are just getting ready to start posting the proper address, the proper part of the website to go to for CNP.
Okay.
So look for that in Telegram and on social media, coming to a social media platform near you.
Excellent.
So you'll find it on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere. And up in Telegram first. I believe it's probably already there. Yes, my belief is that it is already there.
Okay, excellent. All right. So yeah, look for that, guys, in all the social media for that to happen there. And we're going to continue to move things forward. We've got some exciting stuff coming. Hopefully everybody will decide to hang in there and keep on going on this ride with us that we're on. I know that there can't be a team out there that's putting in more effort, more energy, and more work into building something long-term and something that's real, instead of just being in here for the quick buck. By the way, guys, the quick buck would be the easy thing for us to do, right? I hold a lot of tokens. If I pumped, TruBadger, let's say up to a $300 million market cap, I could cash out $5-6 million and ride off into the sunset. So there's nobody who would benefit as much probably as I would from these things pumping up, but I'm not willing to do it for a short-term gain. I want to build. I believe in the blockchain. I believe in crypto. I believe in the development of what's coming and what's already here, and how many people it can help be a part of it. One of the projects we're working on, by the way, guys, we had talked about, and you guys have heard, if you've seen my presentations, I talk about one of the promises of the blockchain is bringing 1 billion new people into the modern economic system, which of course will help raise their standard of living, their ability for medical care, their ability to, home ownership or any of that type of stuff. And that's one of the things that really excited me about the blockchain. We'll be talking about a project in the next, I'd say 4 to 8 weeks, that is going to put us directly in the center of being able to make that happen. So it's a promise. We were doing our thing, and yes, maybe somebody would have grabbed some of our tokens and made some money over there, but now we're dealing with a project that's going to directly impact that area of the world where it's a significant amount of people are unbanked and all that stuff. And we're going to start having initiatives through that project where we'll be able to directly start bringing people in and kind of have a direct count of, we brought 1,000 people, 5,000, 10,000 people, and moving that forward and start working with those type of projects. On the main Nexus ecosystem, I've sent several to onboard. Where's the sign up button to onboard? Can you address this, as it doesn't seem to be easy to use? So Brenda, when you go to the onboarding system, first thing they're going to do is click on accept. Then they're going to, if they want to watch the video, they can. That's probably the best thing to have them do, is watch the video that's there, because Dawn explains how to use the system that's there. If they don't want to, though, they can put in their name and their email address. Once they get to the onboarding system, there's a yellow flashing button. once they've hit accept, put in their email address and their name, and then move forward from there. If you look, it's always there. You can't go anywhere in that back part and not have it. There's a yellow flashing button. It says, I'm stuck, need help, I think is what it says. Something like that.
Yep, that's exactly what it says.
All they have to do is click on that yellow button. And what's going to happen is, if they give it, like, they can either go in the chat and then click on the link to go to the Zoom, or within 30 to 60 seconds, a pop-up's going to come up and that'll have the Zoom link in it for them to do that. So that's the easiest way to do it. But if they watch the video, Dawn explains to them and shows them where the button is. It's about a 10-minute video, I think, still. We were going to try to shorten it up some, but I don't know if she's had a chance to do that yet. So hopefully that'll help you through the process. The other thing is that you could probably do is, jump on the Zoom, and then I wonder if this would work. So if you went through the Zoom and got on there and went in the Zoom part, you could probably give that person their email address, and the Zoomer could probably invite them to the Zoom to help them get onboarded. So the girls are probably throwing rocks at me right now. The onboarding people, I can feel them being loud.
No, they love you, Peter.
They're too far away to hit me, but I'm sure that they're like, darn it, don't tell them any other way to do things. Give us more to do. But anyway, so that hopefully that'll help you out there, Brenda. We hate that people can't get in there and can't use it. All right. Hey, Duck Peter. That's exactly it, Duck. It threw me off for a second. I'm like, why Duck Peter? But then I thought, oh, I said the rocks, right? I better duck from the rocks. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we'll keep it short today. Thank you for coming on. Okay. Rhonda.
Yes, sir.
Give them because they get mine all the time, right? Give them your perspective on the future of what we're doing. Just quick.
I do not know how to properly express to everyone the opportunity that we are just in the midst of this. There is, you guys are our anchor. TruBadger's the anchor. Our token, you token holders we're the anchor. Thank goodness, because there is this cyclone that's flying around TruBadger and the Nexus ecosystem right now. That is just the projects and the people and the confidence and the validation, and I mean they're just coming at us from all sides, and we're like, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. So you guys, we are all in the right place at exactly the right time, and there's a reason why you are here listening to this, and why you've held on to your tokens, and why you need to go out and invite people into this family, into this project, into the Nexus ecosystem, because the benefits that they'll receive are endless at this stage. Not with all of the things and the types of projects that are in the works. There's no way that a year from now, I mean, I've already got my house in Santa Barbara, on the Central Coast of California, very expensive real estate. I've already got it picked out. Okay, guys, 2 years is mine. So that's what you're looking at, is those dreams coming true. And like Peter said, it's not next week. It's not in 6 months. It's 2 to 3 years from now. And that's okay.
I just got a picture in my mind. You guys knew the modern version of the Count of Monte Cristo, where he goes to buy the castle. He pulls in the wagon and he goes, I'm here to buy your house. And the guy's like, it ain't for sale. And then he flips over and there's all the jewels and all the stuff in the wagon. And then he moves in the house, right? Because an offer you couldn't refuse. Do me a favor real quick. Bring Sharona up, because we need to get Sharona's perspective too of our meeting today. And
all right. You're coming up as panelist, my friend. So
Sharona. Because they hear from me all the time, and I'd say I'm like a broken record. I say the same thing over and over again.
There she is. And I will just tell you the reason that sometimes we're all off camera and Peter's talking is because I'm like finishing we're
They're
finishing
working.
graphics
No,
and
they're working.
we're
I've got them so much work for
multitask.
them to do. They can't. The only person that has time to sit here and talk is me usually. So go ahead, Sharona.
But we're smiling when we do it. So
They are.
Here we are. We certainly are. I don't know what to say. You know, another call today. And I'm listening to these brilliant minds because it's a very technology intense call. And I'm listening. I've got my camera off because I'm doing other stuff. And I'm listening and I'm like, I don't know what they're saying, but I'm getting smarter and smarter just sitting here. And, you know, and they're back and forth, these great minds. And then when we're done the call and I'm like, so we all come back on camera and Peter is just, wee! Just incredible. And that was so good to see because this is the project that Peter has been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks. And the guy smiled and Peter was told, the guy is not a smiler. He doesn't show any emotion. He's just, you know, and he smiled. And man, you should have seen Peter. And it was just, it's out of this world. It's out of this world. And yeah. And like Peter said, the rest of the core team is going to have a demo tomorrow, and I can't wait for them to see. And then it'll be, you know, the rest of the community.
Or so we'll be doing a demo for all of the Nexus ecosystem, TruBadger, and we'll be announcing the project, and you guys will be able to get the details on it. We're just moving things along. We want to make sure that everything's locked in and everything's golden. And then at that point, we'll share with everybody what we're working on, why we're so excited about it, why we believe this can easily be a top 10 token out there in the marketplace, and why it has the ability to build vast amounts of wealth out there because of the whole dynamic of it, the technology, the history, and the future of where it'll play its place in the blockchain and in other areas. So just incredible stuff. So thank you, ladies, for joining me up here on the panel and giving your opinion to everybody here. We're excited, guys. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you next
time,
Tuesday, on an AMA for Nexus system, right? And next week we have a burn party. So we're going to burn some more tokens. And then we'll see you next Thursday here. Thank you, guys. Check out NSI. It is up and running, and you know, it'll take a couple weeks for things to really get worked out. I got to tell you guys, okay, here. And I got to make sure we can get this loaded up. I haven't said this to anybody at this point. There's a token that's launching on the 19th that I'm going to talk to Doug about loading up into NSI. That is, I believe it's got tremendous potential, and I believe it's got a good following, and I believe there could be some money made on that token. It's not one of ours. It just happens to be. Now, you know, I got to help my buddy out with his NSI and find some good projects that, again, if I bring a project, it's long-term, guys. That's one thing I want you to know. If there's a project that I'm looking at, I believe it has long-term potential, and it has an advantage over this nonsense of just, oh, you know, I've got a construction company over here and I want to bring money in, so let me just throw it on the blockchain. Or I've got, you know, this clothing company, let me just throw it on. No. These are projects that need to be, the reason for them to, the blockchain enhances the business model and is an intricate part of building out what's going to be built. Those are the projects that we're looking at, and those are the projects that we're bringing forward. I can't wait to share with you guys. We're working on about five things, I would say, right now. Can't wait to share them with you guys. You're going to fall in love with them. You're going to be excited about them. And because of holding TruBadger tokens, whether you are able to, at the point when they come around, participate or not participate, you're already participating because TruBadger is participating. And so TruBadger is your way into all of these projects and to be a part of every single one of them that we're working on and that we're being a part of. See you guys next week.